you check out their upcoming schedule, it's hard to find an opponent that's going to stop this streak. I don't know that anyone's on their level right now.
And, you know, that's their attitude, too. I mean, they don't think there's a team in the league that can take them down, and that's a special feeling to have, that kind of confidence.
Inside. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
In many ways, Anthony Davis is the epitome of a two-way threat. He can be just dominating on both sides of the ball with his physicality.
Clark, we often note the offensive impact from Davis, but he also gets it done on the other end of the floor.
He is the best defender in the league in my mind when you look at all the aspects of playing defense. He's a multiple block shot champ. His anticipation and timing at the defensive end, top shelf.
Such a critical time of year for a lot of teams, Graham. Everybody jockeying for playoff position.
I love it, and we all know how important seeding can be come the postseason. So even teams outside the playoff picture still have time, as long as they make their move now.
Pass to Christie. Here's Brent. To the inside. Davis. And then Davis punches it home!
Davis puts it down with authority. So this team is just going wild about it. Man, that was impressive.
Outside Holiday. Now here's Porzingis. Brown with it. And Brown with the stuff.
The athletic Brown with a big-time slam. You gotta defend him better than this.
Pass to Davis. Plenty of space. He squares up and sinks it. Davis has got 6.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really give the defense just another thing to worry about.
Well, they better be thinking about him. I mean, we know how dangerous he is.
Now here's Davis. 6 points for him. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. Just over a minute and a half in. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Boston Celtics. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
An interconference matchup. Now, last year, they beat this team in both games.
I like this matchup for them. Not a cakewalk. Not going to be easy. But they clearly have the advantage.
Offensive rebound.
Nice putback on that follow from Davis. Was just determined to get that rebound.
Now here's Tatum. 27 points his last game. Nails the wide open jumper.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
The 3 from Russell. Rebounded by the Celtics. And for the Celtics, Graham, when it comes to something like rebounding, it's a total team effort.
Well, it's part of their personnel strategy, BA. Get wings and guards that have length and toughness, which allows them to control the glass and switch just about everything defensively.
Pass to Brown. 6 on the shot clock. Late clock, the Celtics got to hurry here. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Brown's got his second bucket on the night.
Jason Tatum scores, but also creates for his teammates a sign of his continuing growth as a player.
They need this. Here's Davis. And then Davis punches it home!
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
Pass to White. 1:27 left now in the first quarter.
I didn't know if they could match that last slam, but it only took them a couple of moments.
Hey, not the best interior defense on those last few trips, but who cares? That was awesome.
I don't think the fans have a problem with it one bit. This is some crowd-pleasing action we've got going right now.
And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Pass to Christie. And here's James. Just 5 on the clock. The Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Well, a careless foul. That'll send him to the line for 3 free throws. Well, the Lakers hired Darvin Ham to be their head coach back in 2022. Grant, that proved to be a great move.
I agree, B.A. I mean, Ham was an assistant for a decade in the league, earned his spot as the main guy, and Darvin was a really tough player, too. I mean, he went undrafted and won a title with the Pistons against the Lakers.
Here's Hauser. Coming off a 12-point game. Back to Horford. Kick out to Brown. Here's Hauser. Three-pointer, no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Christie. Here's James. Another shot. And he sinks the layup. And it's a tie ball game.
Boy, really nice play. LeBron showing real good instincts on the offensive glass there.
Screen by Horford. Here's Pritchard. From outside, off the mark. James, outside. Here's Davis. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Davis has got 12 points in the game. And here's Brown for 3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's Anthony Davis making take guys on the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Everything working for them inside so far, guys. Tons of high-quality shots that they're knocking down inside.
And another thing, they found the open man. Really playing unselfish basketball, moving the ball around there on the perimeter.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
The Celtics are battle-tested, and asked what comes from that experience, Jaylen Brown said, quote, poise. Being able to see and read the game. Our offense has been able to take leaps by understanding the game and what they want to take away and just letting the game decide. BA?
Yeah, that's been the key. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Dinwiddie. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Out to the right wing. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
Tatum. Out to Horford. Hey, Horford from range.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Dinwiddie outside. Here's Reeves. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And so it's Tatum who brings up the ball for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 1. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
It was poor efficiency scoring the ball. They needed too many attempts to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Here's Giles. Still without a bucket. Right side Davis. Pass to Giles. Clock at 6. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, BA, I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted. But the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion. And I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him. A lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
And so it's the Lakers with it. After the basket by Boston. To the middle. Here's Giles. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here.
Substitutions for the Celtics.
And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Left side Tatum. No good on the triple. The Lakers trail. When talking about the Celtics, you'd have to say they have a unique 1-2 punch, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, think about it, B.A. To have Tatum on one wing and Brown on the other, that's a potent combination. And what a luxury for Boston. They complement each other so well.
LeBron James.
Here's Holiday. Yet to see a basket. Fires for three. JT for three.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Dinwiddie outside. Double team on James. On the wing, Reeves. James outside. Here's Hachimura. Good on the bucket. Hachimura's gotten 4 this quarter.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Pass to Holiday. Tatum looking it over. 4 on the clock. Off target from 3-point range. James, a good look. And the Lakers tack on 2 more. Boston calls timeout. The Celtics with the lead. There's Tatum with the 3. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Beyond the arc. Rebound, the Lakers. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
And the win was there for them, but they just let it get away. Just couldn't make enough plays late.
And you know, those are the kind of games that sting and that bad taste lingers. Knowing you were in it, but not coming through down the stretch, those are hard to get over sometimes.
Now, here is James. A proven scorer in this league, averaging just over 25 a game. Oh! Huge slam by Lebron!
Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Now Tatum, 18 points for him. From deep, and Tatum buries it from long distance.
Tatum clearly putting on a show in this one, doing it all.
James deciding where to go with it. And that's not gonna go. And so it's Jason Tatum making it be a great one as both teams trying to gain an edge. And it's Holiday with the ball for the Celtics. It's a 3-point game. And Clark, what's most amazing about LeBron James, how remarkable he is playing at his age.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that are really incredible about LeBron, but that's one of the most incredible. His high level of play at his advanced age. And he's still playing with great athleticism. The credit to the work he's put in and his giftedness.
Well, as we've seen throughout the history of the Lakers, Clark, it's a big free agent and trade destination.
Well, I think part of it is the weather attraction. I mean, guys love playing where the weather is always nice. Not to mention to be with a team whose goal is to win championships. Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Oh, how about KP on the break?
Porzingis able to use that 7'6" wingspan to full effect, leading everybody to the board and then quickly cashing in.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant.
Well, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. Here's James. 6 points for him. Launches it. Nice shot by Christie.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Here's Tatum. Goes back up. Tatum drops the hammer.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
For the Lakers to be successful, Coach Darvin Ham said, quote, Anthony Davis is the key. None of this works if he's not available and hitting on all cylinders. We've all seen what can happen when he's healthy and playing at a high level. It's just a matter of managing his body. Brian?
That's a good point. That's true for everybody, too. Thanks, Allie. Here's Tatum. And Davis with the block.
That infinite wingspan of Davis is on full display there.
He's the last guy you want to leave alone on the perimeter.
On the wing, Tatum. James with a steal. They're running. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Oh, LeBron sending it home.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Tatum. To halt the run. Oh, look at Tatum going to work inside.
Terrific find that time by Holiday. You get open. Drew will get it to you.
Hey, it's James slamming it down.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good.
Now, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance. Spruce it up a little bit.
Shot is good by Giles.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
James with the block.
What timing by James on the denial. His hand is right there at the exact moment it needs to be.
Hachimura from long range. Pure from three-point range.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game. That's helped them stake this lead.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half, now nails another.
Pass to Reeves. Hachimura outside. Now James. Horford covering. Releases. The shot by James, no good.
Well, that's a good player missing from point-blank range. That's one you got to convert.
And the three off target. The Lakers in the lead. .32 seconds left in the third quarter. Misses off the right iron.
Fadeaway was the right shot there because it got his attempt away from the defender, but the touch was poor.
With the fadeaway. James with the rebound.
Both sides going at it. Classic good offense versus good defense.
Going inside. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Weight room muscle on display there. James, even when he gets hit, he can still score.
That free throw good from James. And here's Brown. 1 second left. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped him build it. James with the ball. Pass to Christie. Now here is James. Here's Davis. Ooh, rejected by Horford.
Horford doing a nice job that time using his length to get that shot block.
The three is up. Doesn't go for him.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's James. Misses the layup. Boston trailing. Pass to Horford. Back to Tatum. Puts up a deep three. Rebound by the Lakers.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Out left to the wing. James outside. Picked by Prince. From behind the arc. just can't get it to go.
Hey, how about imagining if they were hitting their shots, how big the lead could be? But so far, that's not been the case. Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plans.
It's kept alive. Davis off with the layup. And Tatum's got the ball here for Boston. Here's Hauser. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
You know, not the start.
Don't let up now. And guys, he's going to be stoking the fire until the win is in the books.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And he sinks the second. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. And he makes all three.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
The three from Prince. Porzingis grabs the board.
That's staying connected to the shooter and timing the contest.
Back to Tatum. It's stolen by James. The three from Russell. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. And the Lakers lead by 5. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Three-pointer. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Hey, you want to try to guard LeBron, good luck. I mean, the king is impossible to stop. Fast, strong, smart, tough, creative, and draws lots of fouls.
And he's good on the first of 3.
Look, the physicality has always stood out with LeBron. It's been obvious, but his basketball IQ is what makes him such a special, special player. I mean, he sees the game like very few ever have.
And he nails the third.
He's done a much better job of getting to the line here. Aggressively taking it inside and not shying away from contact. I thought he was settling a bit in the first.
And here they come. And he lobs it up to the rim. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Pass to Tatum. Here's Porzingis. Outside, Brown. Misses the baby hook. The Lakers in the lead. Russell from outside. The Lakers with another miss.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
James with a steal. .41 left in the 4th quarter. Punching it inside, LeBron.
Hey, I really like what I'm seeing from LeBron here tonight, keeping it simple.
Left side, Brown. Holiday taking his time here. Back to Brown. To the paint. Can they get it? The kick out to White. 5 to shoot. The 3. Rebounded by LeBron.